why you need to know NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming, when you're in online business. Hi, my name is Robert Roth, and all my life I'm turning my passion into my income. And this video is about online business. It's about why you need to know about neuro-linguistic programming and how exactly to use it to make your business better. I'm gonna tell you 3 things about NLP. Number 1, what is NLP? Where does it come from historically? And number 2, how does it help you to grow as a business person? And number 3, how does it actually help you to grow your actual business? All right, let's dive right into it. What is NLP? So neuro-linguistic programming, basically you could say how you can program your mind or your subconscious through language. How you program your brain through language, you could say. So basically there were 2 guys, Richard Bandler and John Grinder, and I think it was in the 70s or 80s. These 2 came together. Richard Bandler was more a computer scientist, mathematician, somewhere in that area, and John Grinder was a language scientist. And the 2 came together in order to figure out how human psychology works and how you can actually make use of the mechanisms of the human psychology in order to get the results that you want. For example, they were in a therapeutic field, and for example, let's say they wanted to figure out if somebody has a fear of spiders and got rid of it, what was the process that happened in his brain, in his emotions, so thoughts and emotions that led from, hey, I see a spider, woo, to, hey, I see a spider, I don't care. So from fear to no fear anymore. What happened in the brain? So they were actually just going ahead and finding people who had a fear, got rid of it, interviewed them, and asked them all the questions that they needed in order to get down to the exact detailed formula of whatever happened in his brain in order to get rid of that fear. So could be, okay, first think X, second do Y, bam, 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 and you take that formula. Let's say you have the formula of like 5 steps, and you take the formula, find another person who has a fear, walk that person through that formula, and check again, is the fear still there? Is the fear gone? If it's not gone, the formula is not right, so you have to work on the formula. But if it's gone, you find another person and you guide that person through that process. The fear is gone, find another person, and you see it works, like in a generalistic way. Then you could say you have a model, a formula that you can work with and get the same results. And that's exactly where NLP came from. Like, it's based on so-called modeling. Finding someone who has done a specific thing and figuring out how it works, model it, have your format, your recipe there, and if you do the same thing, you should get the same result. So this is where NLP comes from. And how is this useful for you as a online business person? So, of course, this is very useful because it has to do with psychology. And who is running your business? It's you. You are running your online business. So if you have certain beliefs that are keeping you from moving forward, getting the right results in your business, if you have certain fears that are keeping you from moving forward in your business, and you're not aware of it, or you can't change it, you're stuck. So an NLP has to do with actually learning a lot about yourself. What mechanisms are working in your brain? Thoughts, emotions, how are they working? You learn a lot of these formulas, not only how to get rid of a fear, you also learn formulas that help you to change a belief from money is not good because, let's say, because your parents taught you that, because they think that only bad persons have money. Let's say that's a belief you have. Only bad persons have a lot of money. Only bad persons are rich. You want to become rich and you figure it's not going to work, right? Because once you get to a point where you define you would become rich, you'll never be able to cross that line. But if you change that belief, if you're aware of it and you're able to change it because you have the right formula to do so, and you actually change it and to something like, hey, being rich is a really good thing because I can help a lot more other people on their way in their life. Becoming rich is actually really good. So you got one belief that was actually limiting out of the way and change it into something that is actually supporting your journey. And that is one reason, or if you fear to invest your money, invest more time, etc., etc. So if you have a fear of investing, you won't invest whatever you need to invest to get to the level of business that you maybe want to have. And if you can turn this around, it's going to help you. So understanding yourself, your own psychology better, being able to have the right, or having the right formulas, the right psychological tools, and being able to actually using them the right way to get different results, it's very helpful. This is why understanding of NLP helps you as a business person. And why does it help you to actually work on your actual business? Very simple. NLP comes from modeling, as you already know now. So in modeling, it's always the same thing. You could also say, let's say you want to build an online marketing agency and you don't know how to do that. Now you could go ahead, find a person who runs an online marketing agency and has the success that you also want, let's say making at least $10,000 every single month through that agency. Now you could go ahead and model the exact thing that that person is doing. Finding out how is he finding his customers, like how is he turning that into business, how is he doing the actual service for that customer, how is he, whatever you do in a business, you know. You could go and break, let me dive down in one specific example so it's easier to understand. Let's say that that person who's running the agency has a website. And on that specific landing page, on that specific web page we're talking about, there is something called a sales letter. And let's say there's a way he generates the right visitors for that web page. So let's say his target audience is getting on the web page. And now you want to figure out, that's just one specific area, you want to figure out how is that sales letter constructed in a way so it's actually turning a visitor of his target audience into a person that is on the phone with the agency owner. And on the phone, he can help that person to convert into a customer that he then can help get in more business through his own business by doing Facebook marketing for him, as an example. So let's dig into that example of analyzing, modeling that sales letter. So if you have an understanding of modeling, you can go ahead and ask yourself, okay, how has he constructed the headline? What exact message is he conveying? How has he constructed the first paragraph? What exact message is he conveying? Which language patterns is he actually using? Which range of pictures, maybe videos, is he using? What is the order of all the elements on that sales letter? Etc., 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 etc. So you can analyze exactly how that sales letter is being constructed and create a formula. Okay, formula, step number one, create a headline that conveys message number X. Okay, once you have that, write a paragraph that is supporting the headline, for example. You know what I mean? So when you go, you have your formula. Once you have, let's say, successfully modeled how to create a sales letter that turns a visitor out of your target audience into a phone call, and you have that formula, you'll be able to do step number one, write the headline. Step number two, write the paragraph after that, whatever you figured out. Step number three, number four, 5, 6, 7, until you have the sales letter created, out of the same formula. You did not copy one-on-one whatever the other sales or online marketing agency owner wrote, but you copied the structure of it. So you created a model. Out of the model, you created your own sales letter. And once you have it up and running, you get your own visitors of your target audience. And let's say you get a phone call through that sales letter, you know your model was right because you're getting the same results. And you could do the same thing with, hey, how is he finding new team members? How is he actually communicating with the team members? How is he also firing team members? How is he making sure that the productivity is good? You know, you can pick every single area of that business and create a model for it and then execute on it and see if you're getting the right results. And you do this, you dissect it, create the models, act on them until you have your business up and running. And of course, this is a faster way to build your online marketing agency compared to you have no idea about anything, you're figuring everything out with trial and error. Make sense? So let's wrap it up. I would say you know now what NLP is, or basically you know that it's based on modeling and you get a basic understanding how modeling works. You know that NLP is actually helping you or understanding NLP and having actually practiced a lot of things is helping you to work with your own selves and get your own psychological obstacles out of the way to your business success that you want to have. And you understand why it makes sense to know about NLP and modeling in order to get to the results that you want quicker, because you know how to find it, or you know about it makes sense to find a person that already gets the results and just create the same formula and act on it. Hope that video helps, and I'm looking forward to help you out more. If you have any questions, just write it into the comments. I'm gonna read them, answer them for you. Of course, you can follow the channel and activate the bell in order to get notification once I upload another video for you. This channel is all about online business building, online marketing, and personal growth. So I'm looking forward to see you here again. And if you're actually building an online business, especially in an online service business or online consultation business, that's exactly the field I am in right now. And you're stuck somewhere, but you want to get it work. You want to actually be able to support your lifestyle through it. Hey, down there you find a link, click on it, get your free consultation call together with me, and I'm gonna help you out building that business that you want. Hey, looking forward to seeing you again. Cheers, greetings, yours, Robert.